Hi class. Today we're going to read a book called Aw Nuts by Rob McClurkin, and we're going to use this book to think a little bit about math. Aw Nuts. Squirrel loved acorns. He would roast them, he would toast them, he would grill them, he would chill them. Every fall, Squirrel would collect acorns. One day he saw the most delicious-looking acorn he had ever seen. He had to have it. He pushed, he shoved until it finally fit. But then, kaboom! Ah, nuts! Poor Squirrel! All his acorns were gone. Then he heard it. Hey, come back here! It was his prized acorn bouncing down the street. Boing, boing, boing. Grabbing his sneakers, Squirrel ran after the acorn as fast as he could. Until he lost a shoe. Ah, nuts! So Squirrel jumped into a taxi. Follow that acorn! But the taxi ran out of gas. Ah, nuts! Luckily, on the same corner was a pogo stick. I have you now! Not as lucky. Squirrel bounced right into a manhole. Ah, nuts! A truck was passing by, so Squirrel grabbed a hold of it. Who's he calling a nut? But the truck brought him all the way to Bucksnort, Tennessee. Ah, nuts! From there, he rode a dog that chased its tail. He hopped into a boat that sprang a leak. He jumped on a horse that threw him off. He hitched a ride on a little girl's bike. Then he ended up at a birthday party. I love you! Hug attack! My turn! Ah, nuts! Can you see they've got Squirrel all dressed up? That's when he caught hold of a big red balloon. The balloon carried him high into the air, where... Pop! Ah, nuts! Splat! At that exact moment, the acorn rolled to a stop. Where did it stop? At a huge pile of acorns. Aw, nuts! Back home, Squirrel was finally about to dig into the most delicious-looking acorn ever. Then, all of a sudden, a new, most delicious-looking acorn dropped from the sky. Aw, nuts!